Welcome to the Building Newfoundland and Labrador podcast, dedicated to exploring the interesting journeys of the people in the provincial construction industry. Presented by the Newfoundland and Labrador Construction Association, produced by Gale Force Winds. Join us as we chat with the inspirational individuals that ensure the continued growth of the construction industry and the province of Newfoundland and Labrador.
And welcome to the Building Newfoundland and Labrador podcast. Well, a wrap on day two. I have to tell you, the conversations have been incredible. So many opportunities swirling around the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. The Newfoundland and Labrador Construction Association is well poised to be a part of this. I'm Alan Dale. With me, as always, my good buddy Jerry Crew. Derek, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Well, my name is Derek Brown. I'm this year's conference chair with the NLCA. I'm also a board member, second vice chair on the executive. I work with the Cahill Group of Companies, and I've been with them now for about 14 years. Professional engineer with an MBA, and I execute large-scale construction projects in our province.
Wow.
And excellent conferences.
Yeah.
I try.
PN, MBA, you're running the conference in the industry for 14 years. Have you ever seen the level of opportunity that you're seeing right now?
I've been so excited and energized by our hosts of speakers that we had here today, especially talking about some newer industries to our province, such as hydrogen development, wind farms, and just bulk material logistics that you see, transport facilities, both on the West Coast and in the Argentia area. It's just really unprecedented, the amount of excitement and opportunity that's we're really on the cusp of.
Yep, and the NLCA is right in the middle of all of this, right? I mean, all of this stuff requires everything from guys and girls driving nails right up to the PNs, as you described, to design this stuff. And I would argue there's occupations that we don't even know of right now that will exist 10 years from now because of all of this.
Yes, absolutely. Some of our speakers have talked about investing in training for jobs that we don't know exist and jobs that we may not have the skills here for yet. So it's great to see that type of commitment from developers and financiers to keep more of our projects locally built. At the NLCA, our slogan is "We build Newfoundland and Labrador." So we're very much excited to be in a unique position to help facilitate those opportunities for the many members of our association and the owners who are looking to get them implemented.
Derek, one thing that we've noticed here for sure is an absolute collaboration between government folks. We've had a couple of ministers of government on here, academic partners, we've had academic people in these chairs, and industry, of course. And everybody seems to be working together to see this reality come true.
I agree. I'm surprised at how much I shouldn't be, though, because we're all pulling on the same rope, and that's for a more prosperous future for ourselves here in Newfoundland. But I have been just so excited with the transparency and collaboration and synergistic opportunities between government and the private sector. And I mean, at the end of the day, it really trickles down. Once you build large-scale infrastructure projects and start to realize their value, that trickles down, whether it's a service or whether it's actual revenue into the pockets of our local economy.
Yeah. The Newfoundland and Labrador Construction Association, very wise to focus on some very important issues here over the last couple of days, focusing on women in construction, focusing on underrepresented groups. We've had people sit in this very chair that talk about new Canadians coming to the workforce, our First Nations people being involved in our workforce, all the right conversations at the right time. Did you put all that together, or was this a team effort?
Oh, it's definitely a team effort, my goodness. I would be remiss to say that this conference was put together by the hardworking staff of the NLCA and their volunteers. I mean, they're phenomenal. I don't know how they accomplish what they do in the hours that they have, but they're focused, they're efficient, and the results show.
Tell me about the importance of the NLCA to the province of Newfoundland.
Well, I think the importance of the NLCA is it provides an opportunity whether for like-minded companies and for being able to pool resources, pool expertise, raise the quality standards for professionalism. And you can go to the NLCA and ask for support. They're dealing with members in government on their members' behalf. They're working with private sector to get construction corners and supplier information sessions for some of the big projects here. So the NLCA is certainly a go-to resource for contractors and suppliers to be able to gain access that they may not necessarily have without their involvement within the NLCA to some of these larger operators and institutional owners.
Fantastic. Jerry, thoughts?
Well, you know what, I'd say we've listened to a lot of people, echo that. When you think about the center of excellence, the education, just there's so much being offered by the NLCA. And Alan, I am in awe. I love the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. When I sit with people like yourself and listen to the energy, and you're building the critical infrastructure, I'm a little awestruck at the opportunities that are out there, and coming together and listening to it, Derek, is phenomenal. I want to say on behalf of myself and Alan, thank you for your chairing of this conference. It's an incredible conference. We're not done yet. We have some more work to do, but the conversations have just been phenomenal. So thank you for your leadership.
Well, my pleasure. It's also my great honor to be in this position, and I certainly hope I did it justice.
You sure did. It's a great conference so far. Yeah. We've got a tribute band to the Chicks tonight. At the then we got a big gala dinner tomorrow. Still lots more to come.
Still lots more.
Lots more to come. Many more conversations as well. Thanks for your leadership, not only on the conference but in the NLCA in its totality. You're doing a great job. We appreciate your conversation.
Thank you so much, guys. Always a pleasure.
Thank you for tuning in to the Building Newfoundland and Labrador podcast, presented by the Newfoundland and Labrador Construction Association, produced by Gale Force Winds.